My name is Rizi. I'm Korean and I'm chef. I run in the Sky Hong Kong in Bristol. It's been in 8 years so far. Food is about the memories for me. It's memory that I spend the time with my family in the countryside. That's how Sky Hong Kong was born. My first ever culinary experience was picking up the wild mushroom with my grandparents. And we picked up and we cooked in charcoal and just the salt and pepper. And I still remember, maybe I was in the 3 or 4 years old, I still remember. So every time in autumn, I cook for that. And when I'm sick or when my mom is making such incredible dishes, I remember that how happy we were. And I transfer into Sky Hong Kong, then I cook for that, then my childhood memory food, but a little more sophisticated. But that is I just say to the customer, this is memory of my childhood food, and it was the happiest memories that I share with other people and with the customers. Jeong is if I translate into, is between love and affections. And the Korean culture is about the Jeong. Jeong means we care. And especially when in terms of the Jeong in Korean food, is generosity. If you go in the Korean restaurant, even you order one noodle, and there is always comes with complimentary side dishes. And kimchi never charged in Korea. Every time that I speak with a customer, if anyone, we serve kimchi and we actually compliment the kimchi. If they want more kimchi, we always top up and give more without any charge. And because of the chili powder is almost like smuggling from Korea. Every time I come from Korea, my suitcase is nothing but the chili powder. There is not even Korean makeups. It's just chili powder full of the cabbage, full of my suitcase. So in my allotment, I planting mostly Korean vegetables. So I decided I'm bringing the seed from Korea and growing the veggie, and especially serve for my customer needed to know the real Korean vegetables, what taste is like. There rest of the ingredients such as mulli, radish, and spring onion, ginger and garlic, and fresh chilies. So I put the rainbow veggies, a lot of the grains, the beans, and the fruit, and the sea veggie, and the mountain veggie, and the seed and nuts, and all together. And it sounds quite a lot of, and in the end, if I say the rice is contained with the onion, kales, and the broccoli, it doesn't really sound really appetite, but it's tasty when you cook all together. I think food, interior, all concept is countryside and classics, traditions. When I was young, I eat that kind of the food and keep it that kind of the way. Then I adapted the international food because some of the international food is my own experience as well as a healthier version. Fermented means I focus on the more like a kimchi and a pickle and the soy sauce and the miso and the chili paste. Then now it's like I want to move to old-fashioned and very traditional drinks in Korea. And I was curious, I always thought buy from a supermarket, but now I feel like maybe I can make it here. That is the new challenge.
Wizzy, do you want like some of these nuts on top of the
What I want, and I want the customer feel comfortable with this place. It's not like in a restaurant. It's like someone's living room.
I feel like coming here feels like going to my grandmother's house, to be honest with you. It reminds me of going to my grandmother's house in Japan, the way that it's laid out and all the crockery on the side, and it gives me a very homely feel coming here. And Wizzy is a very personable person and always makes you feel so welcome. She always makes an effort to not make the same thing twice for you, and it always feels like a very communal and like family atmosphere, which makes it incredibly different to most of the other places that you can go to in Bristol, let alone the rest of the UK.
The community element is like a really central part of what Sky Concrete meant to us, like our first experience. We had heard about the restaurant sort of on the grapevine. Lots of people we knew had spoken to us about it, and it sounded like an amazing place. But we didn't know anything about how it worked. We just knew that it was good food.
Whatever people like or not, I want to create it this way, and someone is living it. It is my grandparents' countryside living room that I wanted to create it. Messy and everything's there, but organic, handmade, and anti-factory. Everything looks like a handmade, and the food as well. It was family meal, and a bunch of your family, a bunch of your friends had a good time. So ambience and sitting like that is instead of the individual table, put that in the two long table, communal table, and I deliberately let customers say hello to each other, we love each other, share food, have more love, and when I come out, finish the main course and they come out. Customers say hello to, and the welcoming package, that is to feel another kind of the comfortable. It's not for you, it's for you. You guys just have this. Why are you late today? I finished late.
It's my fault.
Since 2014, any of our newspapers and the magazines come and wanted to write about this place, I rejected. I politely say no, and because I don't want to be famous, Sky Hong Kong, and I don't want any more customer. We already busy and we don't open that much. Our operation is just so small, and so small teams is operate. And the new customer, when they saw this famous and their expectation is too high, and I couldn't able to provide that kind of the high, expectations. So I decided we don't want to become famous. And if we're too busy, we already busy, and we can't able to cope with it and make the customer happier. Here, people come, and we had really good time, customers and the staff, and that is what I want. 그거는 따로 사오고 내 친구가 보내준 거고, 그다음에 막걸리는 이거는 이제 일단은 내가 한번 만들어 보기 위해서 얘네들이 좋아할지 안 할지 모르겠지. 이거 아무것도 안 탄 거야. 그러니까 아무것도 안 타면 좀 진할 수가 있거든. 한번 마셔봐. 아무것도 안 타면 진할 수가 있는데. I'm gonna do in the January for the showcase. I know I can't do that in the 24 hours completely, but I can show it in the showcase itself. Then I can make the business plan. I can apply for this idea to council and get the funding. And my charity fund raised cookbook I selling, and then raise up the money for this to happen. In the future, if I do, that is kind of the possibilities. Like in Bristol itself, council they own a lot of the properties. So one of those properties is run by 24 hours restaurant for the inner charity. After spend a really good time in the karaoke pub or club and 3 o'clock and 4 o'clock, you come in the Sky Hong Kong and eat well with your friends, and it's not that expensive. That means you have a much good time, and of course, less damage of your body. That's why I thought the 24 hours restaurant, it should be like that, is supporting young people and tell them we care about you guys. It's whatever you do is okay, but eat first. And accessible of good food in the city center, then we support for that, for the young people. Next year is gonna be the breakdown, and I'm gonna focus on the takeaway and the cafe and doing the chart works, so it's gonna be a combination. But I'm sad for the Sky Hong Kong customers, but I know they can wait. If I found the countryside, I know they're gonna be more happier. So growing the veggie, you see that, and that's the food come from, and this is where we made this kind of the food. Customer needed to see their raw material, veggies from allotment, and garden, so you can relax together.